Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm back with another reaction. How everybody doing? Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in your country. Y'all, I wanna get a shout out to my people who from other countries. Shout out to my real dealers. I wanna talk about something very important this morning. It's not important, but I want y'all to understand Charles White. Mm, Let me let y'all understand him. I give y'all time to get up in him. Okay. Okay. I understand. Okay. Now I understand him, but he taking it too far. He'll take stuff too far. You can't tell jokes. You can do what you want to do, but like when you joke, Charles and White, young people don't understand what you're doing because it's so real. You know what I mean? So in you say I understand what you're saying, but it's the way you're saying it. It's the you mean what you say. See, street guys take it personal because they already know it ain't but two way to live on this earth. In this, with the street guys, they know that you either gonna go to jail or you're gonna go to. So this is the same thing Charleston White saying. That's what he's saying, but he just take it too far. He just take it like in to make you see if you was really a street person, and a gangster, you will understand him. If you're not, see one thing about I'm not about to dog my young generation. I got young guys, sons, but y'all take stuff too personal. Okay. Now, I think sometimes Charleston get out of hand and he says a little bit too much. He go a little bit too far. Let's put it like that. He go too far. Hold up, y'all. Okay, let me do it like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Charleston White will what he's saying is the same thing y'all saying. And what's this rapper name? He said it, but then nobody get mad when he said it about y'all. But Charleston said that he don't care nothing about GDs and BDs and stuff like that. So I think sometime when he talk about certain stuff like stuff on what his name, King Von, he kind of like take it too far when they don't lost a good friend. But you can't joke. You can do what you want to do, but it's not cool to like joke about some people who was real friendly, who really liked him. And he want to be funny with it at the same time, but he using the comedy to he using the comedy to what you call it, to back him up. That's what he does. He used the comedy to back him up. So that's what he does. That's why y'all don't understand him. He try to he mean what he says because he worked with younger boys, and if you talk, you got to understand that, like he's saying, I don't know, so I'm gonna say allegedly that Von had caught a lot of bodies, and when you say that, if he caught a lot of bodies, how y'all gonna feel about the people who bodied? How y'all gonna feel about the families of the people who bodied that he caught? You get what I'm saying? So when he think about King Von, he just think about how many bodies he caught, how many bodies he did. He just don't want to say that. But I think it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's what a lot of grown people like me and older people have to realize. This generation is a little different from us, and you put it out there. I love how you put it out there, but I be like, oh my gosh, you put it out there, but you tired of seeing it. He tired of seeing what's going on too at the same time. But he don't. But y'all, it's a language that he's speaking that you won't understand, and I think that Charleston need to walk his language out to y'all so y'all can understand him, because the things that he said and he, I think sometimes he don't mean it. He don't want to tell y'all that. But I guess he'll say to himself, I hate I said that. I think he hate he said, he don't hate he said it. I know he's like, wow, did I really say that? It got to be a time when he said, did I really say that? Something like that, because I have done that, and I'll be like, there's a mosquito in him. I'll say, did I really say that? And I said it. Because at that time, I mean what I said. So when I listen to him, I try to study people before I say something. I'm very observative. And then people be saying, you all right? And then I say, yeah. I just sit back and I try to observe people. And this is that the kind of person I want to be around, because I know how I am and I know how I move. So that's, you observe. You have to sit back and observe people, and say, and by Charleston work with certain kind of kids, he has to, a lot of men has to adapt to them young boys the way he be going off. Because if he talked to a boy like he talked to y'all, young man, like he talked to some of y'all understand him. But then you got the hard head jokers. They that's the only language. Y'all, I promise y'all, the only language they understand, that the boys that he deal with, is the language that he speak when he speaks to y'all. But that's something that has to be controlled, because it's not good to speak to everyone like that. You know what I mean? So I would say it is something that he has to try to adapt and change if he want to. Because, okay, let me give y'all a good example. I'm used to coaching. I'm used to, I can see a coach getting on. I be saying to myself, and I'm looking at certain sports, I like, since I coach, I look, I said, oh, he about to get that boy. Because I already saw what that boy did. And when I see him jack a ball up, it don't bother me. It don't bother me. because that's how he disciplined them. And you say like me, when I coach boys track, I had to change my whole demeanor as a woman to make them understand what I mean. But I ain't have to do all that cussing. I didn't do all that cussing. But I'll say if they do something stupid, on a baton exchange, I'd be like, I pray before I say something. Because I'm about to go off. And I'll try not to. I worked on it, but when I was in high school, they used to get cussed out. I used to cuss just like Charleston White, but I didn't wish bad on nobody. I never did say, I hope you drop that. I hope you drop that shot put on your foot or your toe. I didn't say nothing like that. When I discipline, I train when I discipline. So I think that what Charleston needs to, I know he don't want you to tell him nothing. He's the type that don't want you to say nothing to him. Let me see who it is. And I ain't got my glasses. Good morning. Charleston is the type that Charleston White is the type that I had to he used to talking. If he go right now in front of a certain boy, I don't see a coach do this boy like this. The boy slept his mama at the school. And I had my room door open. So I had the room door open because I'm right there in the gym. See, I'm a coach, so I can we deal with personality, different personality while I used to coach. I just retired at 15 years. And I heard the boy crying. I heard the boy, and I heard the coach saying, had him. And so I shut my door from the weight room. I shut that door because every child is trained, is raised to where Charleston have to speak like that. But King Von will understand the way he talking, because King Von is a hardcore guy. It wouldn't even bother King Von what Charleston said, like it bothered y'all. He can read Charleston language. At first, I didn't understand Charleston. I said, "Oh, who this little old man talking to them kids like that?" But then I looked at him differently because I had to think about myself. It's like, after you don't been coaching so many years, I'm about to do a good example, then I just forgot that quick. It'll come back to me. Like I had to change. I had to adapt to talking to you all on YouTube. I'm still trying to, because he said I was done when he disrespected Vaughn. Okay, I'm about to get into that. Now, like I said, Charleston he's different from me. Now I can discipline. I can say, like, I can like you. I can get you, say, like, if I don't like you, I can like your child. But now when you go back, okay, let me go back to this, and I'm gonna bring it over what this young man said, because that right there makes sense. Now, Charleston has to realize that these are not his children that he's speaking to, even though he's dealing with discipline. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now, I wouldn't dare. I'm gonna get to his mama, King Von mama, in a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This about to freak y'all out. When I was teaching, I just retired out of 15 years. I ain't want y'all to know all that. Out of 20-some years, I just retired. 2019, before Von died. Okay. I went to when I was 23, I went to an elementary school going in there talking like this. That was in the Meadows. Meadows was the project, like where King Von was from. Okay. I went in there talking like this. Cause my aunt was beautiful and she loved the kids and she ain't have no problem with kids. So I'm gonna try the school. But I dealt with the seventh graders. No, the eighth graders. I with the eighth grader. Man, I went in that classroom. Real nice. And I'm talking about real nice. I said, okay, class, you all have a seat. Oh shoot. Okay, I said, well, okay. I said, have a seat, class. Have a seat. Young man, have a seat. I got so tired of saying having a seat. Guess what I did? Oh, thank you. Guess what I said? I ain't gonna say it because I'm on YouTube. Since I knew where I was in the project, they couldn't understand the language when I was talking nice. So you know what I said? Since I know the streets in Atlanta, and I know and I get my education, I had street knowledge and education. I get what I told them. I tell you what, sit your A down. Yes, I said it. You know what they did? They sat down. Then I said, now turn it to page 132. Y'all, let me tell you something. It's the cluster was made where I can see your class over there. Okay, what is it? It's it. Look, so let me tell you. So I can see the teacher over there, and she said, she did like this to me. And then I thought I did something wrong. So they wanted me to come back. They wanted me to come back to their school. I'm just using this as an example, y'all. They wanted me to keep coming, then they were ready to give me a job. I was 23-year-old. I didn't want to teach at that time, but if I had did that, I would have retired real early. Okay, so I didn't want that job. I was like, shoot, man, I ain't about to be cussing every day. So I went over, I went back to the school. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, I had to learn to adapt to different kind of kids. Those kids, I couldn't talk to them like, man, what's up? You know, until I got to know that group. When they know I didn't play and I got to know the mamas out there in the project and the daddy and this 16-year-old, I told him, your attitude, I hate to tell that little boy, I said, your attitude, somebody gonna hurt you out there in the street. Do y'all know that boy got shot when he turned 16? And they said, Coach, you know Green Eye? Then I said, yeah. Somebody shot him. I said, well, I'm not surprised. So I didn't do like Charleston White did. I said that mouth got him. I didn't go all the way. I got say because I knew he's a child. I knew he was, but I always told him that somebody gonna get that mouth in the street. See, you can't do the street. You can't go running that mouth somewhere else. So in the projects, I can tell you right now, and it would have shot y'all. If King Von were living, that taught that Charleston White speak, it wouldn't bother him. I'm telling y'all, it won't bother him. He'll laugh about it. King Von would have laughed about it because King Von know exactly what he's talking about. But that's the language that he know. But now, I'm about to straighten something out. I wouldn't have dare went down to his mom. And Charleston, if you're listening, I wish you'll listen because I'm about to go through it now. Now, Charleston, when you broke it down and started talking about his mom, his kids, his cousin, all the way down the line, you were absolutely out of hand. You was out of control. I don't know what took you out of your zone, but you was wrong. See, you was wrong. I know what you talking about. I know why you. I know it, but you was wrong when you went and said that about them kids. If you gonna work around kids, and I don't work around the hardest, tough gang members in high school. I used to go in there, get in their hand, man. And they said, Cole, you don't know what you're doing. I said, y'all doing it. But they love me, though. They love me. I couldn't, another teacher couldn't cuss them kids out like that. My cussing was a fun cussing. They'll laugh at me. But you couldn't cuss them kids like I cuss them because I'm not cussing at them. So people, if they don't know how to work with, now Charleston said he worked with children. Yeah, no. He wrong. He was wrong. He was. I tell you what, it like this. I couldn't go in another school. I wouldn't have to go into another. It was wrong. It was absolutely wrong what he did. When it came to talking about somebody's child and talking about their mama, that was absolutely out of control. Period. It wouldn't have been. I'm trying to put Charleston with me. It wouldn't have been right for me to tell that child that when that little boy who had all that mouth, I cannot treat him like I did when I went to work the next day. So Charleston have to control. He have a loose tongue. He has a loose tongue, and he need to control the tongue because, like I just said, our school wasn't alike, so I had to adapt to schools. It's just like with kids, with these grown folks, these young folks, it's certain young folks could deal with him and won't pay him no attention. But when you're talking about his mama, his mother, and his children, anytime you talk about somebody's mother and their children, you stepped out. Now, I don't understand why the grown people didn't understand that he was wrong when he said what he said about the kids and the mother. That's the only thing I'm talking about. Now, when he said Stomp King Von, I never heard nobody talk like that. I'm not used to that kind of talk. I'm not used to an adult to talk like that. He said he was out of, that's right. Him and Wet always is oh, I didn't even see that before. They stay in everybody business and talk too much or somebody gonna set them up right. but but it's like this. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do is disrespect just because I don't like a person. Just because I don't like a person. Now, another thing that Charleston did was what he did. He said, it ain't on BDs and on GDs in Dallas. Now, Charleston, when you speak like you speak, what you say on that style, you are teaching the generation wrong. And what's going to happen one day is it's not going to be nobody from the street allegedly attack you. It's going to be one of the ones that you're teaching. You're around because they tired of your mouth. Now, listen to what I just said. It's not going to be the street people get him. It's going to be allegedly people who, the children he around, that he's teaching. Because they don't like what you said to Johnny. That wasn't cool. When I heard him the other day, he said, "I'm stepping on Vaughn." Like, why are you agitating the young folks like that? Why are you agitating the young people like that? Now, you know that's wrong. Any grown people out there, y'all wrong for letting him, like that, talk like that. That was wrong. But you said, what you say now? I ain't got my glasses on. You said, I don't have no kids. But, oh, you just got your mama. Okay. So, to go back to what I'm saying is, you have to adjust. You have to adjust. If you're going to work with kids, you have to adjust to different kids. So, every young man out there, you got some good young men out there. So, y'all young guys shouldn't have took what he said personally, because he wouldn't have to talk to you like that. Now, when he said something about that, like I said, I'm not gonna keep staying on that. He was out of place talking about the mothers. You don't talk about the mamas and the children. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's a no-no. And Charleston knew better. Now, like I said, I'm surprised that, I'm gonna be honest with you, all Block didn't get mad about that. Now, Wooney, no, he didn't get mad about that. Cause that's how they talk. That's their language. They ain't paying, they wouldn't have paid Charleston no attention. Because that's how they talk. But when you talk about their mamas, that's not how they talk. Don't nobody talk about nobody mama and children. Because when he said something about the son and the daughter, something went down in me. When he said, F them children, F they mama, F. It took my soul, because I love kids. I love children. And when he said that, I got offended. But other than that, I didn't get offended when he was talking about Vaughn. I didn't get offended like that, because that's how them guys be talking in the street. But those the kind of boys that he deal with every day. Then the kind of boys he deal with the gang. He deal with them kind of boys. But that's the only thing I didn't like. When he the way he'll get carried away. Charleston get carried. He will get carried away. I think Charleston White, he need to continue what he doing, but control that tongue a little bit. A loose tongue not good. Just don't. I know you grown, Charleston. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, because you stuck and settled in your ways. But it seems like you targeting them, and I'm just surprised that they are paying you some attention. Y'all shouldn't be paying him no attention when he's speaking, because when you dealing with the streets, right? D-Ways. What? And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something about that. I'm gonna go into that. Let me tell you something. All these people who I'm gonna talk around the bush, cause YouTube be tripping. Let me tell y'all something. Just because a person is under a different sexuality, want to be a different sexuality, they are still human. You don't have to like it. It's not you. It's not you. You don't have to like it. I mean, The main ones, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that gonna hurt both of them. Him and Boosie. Him and Boosie. If you don't pay attention to your children now, you can about tell which one who's gonna change within you. The main ones talking about. I didn't know he did D Wade child like that. He was ready out of his place. I didn't even know that. I ain't never seen that. Now let me tell you something. God does things for a certain reason. For all these people who sit and talk about the opposite sex, y'all, I can't say the word SEX. Sorry about that, YouTube. Those who talk about the opposite people, y'all be the main one fooling them people. Y'all be the main one like them. But then y'all don't acting like you hard and all of that. Then when you get tricked, then you have a fit. You don't got tricked before. No, you don't do nobody now. If he said something to my son like that, I don't care how much fame you got, we had to cut loose. I'm good about turning something on. Same way I turned it on, I can turn it off. I've been done right there. That regardless of how D Wade's son can change. But I hate that he did the other part because he was going through a phase. But if he decided that's his life, don't come to me when your problem change, because you're not going to be able to change your problem. But he's young. He's young. And to me, I would have had a different conversation with my son. They are. They are. They are. They deserve. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's two. Let me say this before you write something else. Nobody understand when somebody. Let me say this right quick before you do another comment. Nobody understand when you raise. I understand. Listen to this, y'all. Listen. I don't have nothing wrong with a person being a person, but it would hurt a parent if they raise their kids one way, and the whole time the kid in high school, the whole time you're not paying it. You don't see that child like that. But a sign had to be there, but you don't want to see your child like that. And then once you find out that your child like that, it hurts. It hurts. But it's something that y'all need to sit down and talk and see if they serious with that. Because young people go through a phase. Now, if they turn 18 and they like that and they decide to come out with you like that, that's different because now they can go. Now, I don't, to me, D Wade son, Wade wasn't there for his son. He was playing basketball. His son needed his father. His son had to raise himself. So D Wade can't get mad with his son. So he has to accept his son the way he is, because his son accepts him for what he was doing. See, people don't look at children. People don't look at situation, not just children, people's situation like that. D Wade's son like that because he wasn't there. He was playing basketball every day, all the way, until now. He don't retire, and now. Thank you, baby. I just love people that me. That's why my 34-year-old told me, she said she wanted a job so bad. She said, I can drive to school. But I said, no, you can't. You don't even get along with me. You don't even get along with children. You don't get along with nobody. You cannot drive a school bus because you're dealing with kids. You can't say sit the F down. You can't smoke no weed before you get behind that weed. You can't do a lot of stuff. So I told her, no, that ain't for you. So the thing is, I have a heart, that's in me with kids. Our family love children, period. I mean, I can be right here. I'm at work now. And when I get ready to put on my shirt and everything to put on my clothes, them little children be telling me what to do. They tell me what to do. And then I say, okay, thank you, ma'am. But I understand. I understand. It's hard. It's something that parents... Now, what's going to hurt Boosie, allegedly, if his daughter turn out that way. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This gonna trip you out. I watched Boosie's daughter on... Yes. I watched Boosie's daughter on Off the Porch, Step Out the Porch, on Off the Porch. I think that's the name of Off the Porch. You sound like my children. They don't, man, I just got kids. Rest of them don't want none. They still don't. But it was Off the Porch. And I saw that girl. I'm going to tell you something. I saw signs in that girl that one way she going to satisfy her dad, Boosie's daughter. She going to satisfy her father. And I want y'all to remember that I said this. That young lady got on that porch. She got on the, it's one of them shows like Bad TV. It got Off the Porch. Jump off the porch or jump on the porch, something. When she got on that porch, I'm going to tell you something that I saw. As a woman, what I saw. She got up there on that porch like a boy. But that don't mean that, though. She jumped on that porch like a boy. Okay. Well, she jumped out that porch like a boy. She got jumped on that porch like a boy. But girls, we got tomboys in us. So we don't, you really can't judge us that way. So she might not turn that way just because she go get a boyfriend one time. Don't mean that she gonna like boys for the rest of her life. So people need to, if you ain't around it's hard. I don't want to talk about that no more. I don't want to. I want to get back on Charleston White. Charleston White, politics. He political. Everything you do in life is political. Like I said earlier, and I'm saying it again, a lot of people have to watch how they control that tongue when they speaking. Because if someone he loves so dearly passed away and they say something about that person, be quiet. Get out there. We're talking about Charles White now. If somebody he really loves, and something happened to them, and they said, kick his feet, da. People got to be able to take what they issue, what you dish out. You got to be ready to accept it. So if he got on D Wade could have came at him a different way. That ain't the only person he got on. He got on a lot of people. Now, Charleston White, we're not saying that some of the things that you said. The young people don't like when you stepped out. A lot of people don't like when you stepped out the zone and start talking about the mama and the children. Then you gonna say, I don't care. You said, I don't give a F about that. I mean, you don't have to. If you didn't care, you wouldn't have said it. So you said it, so you cared. It just, you knew who he shot. That's why you talk like that. You knew you probably were close to one of them mamas that he did that to. But see, you can't be personal with everybody because you personal with that one person. Since you got something against Vaughn and what he did, you shouldn't take it out on the kids. It's the same way with me. I can't be staying on this boy right here hard, and this boy right here ain't did nothing. See, the ones who didn't do nothing didn't like because you attacked their mama. When you said something about when Charleston White said something about the mama and the babies, a lot of them young boys are good fathers to their mothers and to their kid. So what y'all should have did wasn't, y'all were gonna take it personal because y'all good people. Now a real gangster, it wouldn't have mattered to them. Because when you're in the street, if you're street, I just heard a young rapper told them when Jadiana died, got shot. He told the boy that shot. He made an announcement. I can't remember that rapper name. A young guy with dark skin with long dreads. He said, I don't know why he getting mad because Jadiana cause they happened to homeboy, but he said, in the streets, if you're a street, that's how the street is. You're either gonna be in jail, you're gonna die. He said it. He said it. So in other words, if you're a street dude, you're not gonna let that talk that Charleston White said to you hurt you because you're a street. If you ain't no street dude, you ain't gonna understand that language. So King Von, only thing King Von would have did when he attacked the mama, if King Von was living, Charleston White wouldn't have said nothing about that boy mama, nor his baby. Now, saying something about King Von, he don't care. King Von don't care. He don't care. He ain't worried about you. If King Von, half of these rappers who gone, there have been a lot of talk about a lot of them, and when they was living, some of these people didn't say that when they was alive. They waited until they got buried and said that. Because if the person would stand up in their faith, they wouldn't have said that. So, oh, why that car slow down, honey? I ain't looking for no man. I ain't looking for nobody, man. You'll be in. So, like Gucci Man said, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret that I looked at on YouTube. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about that. It's gonna freak y'all out. Something came out yesterday on YouTube about Gucci Man. When I first saw another Gucci Man, you know what I said? That ain't Gucci Man. When I seen the guy, I said, that ain't Gucci Man. I said, Gucci Man he dark skinned with a cone on, a Coke, ice cream cone on his head. When I first saw the guy who claimed he was Gucci Man, I told my children, because they were young then, I said, that ain't Gucci Man. I know this dude. One thing about me, I can identify you. I said, Gucci Man is a dark-skinned, handsome man to me with an ice cream cone on his face. A pretty cone. He wasn't brown skin. Gucci Man was not. I couldn't understand it. I said that it's not Gucci Man, and everybody, my children think, everybody could think you don't know nothing. I said that ain't Gucci Man. I don't care what y'all say. Now don't came out the truth. That wasn't Gucci Man. I knew that wasn't Gucci Man. I know the guy dark skin. The guy. I said what he did when I seen him. I thought he went to color his skin. I said hit that man black. I'm dark skin, and I said he darker than me. And he had an ice cream cone. Look like it looked so pretty on his skin. He got yellow in it. I can remember that yellow. It's a pretty ice cream cone. Now it's coming out. Y'all better pay attention. I'm going to tell you another guy. I'm telling you, this was a long time ago. This was a while way back. When I saw the guy look like Gucci Man, I said he don't look like Gucci Man to me. But I said, but they saying that's Gucci Man. I said, where's his ice cream cone? See, that would attract him to me, that he was dark skinned with an ice cream cone. And then when they showed 2 pictures on YouTube yesterday, I said, Gucci Man on this side. That dark skinned guy right there, that's Gucci Man. That other guy never looked like Gucci Man to me. He never looked like Gucci Man to me. He never looked like Gucci Man. I couldn't understand who that guy was. I'm going to tell you another person who they had to look like somebody else on y'all, and y'all ain't know nothing about it. What's that rapper name? Got them dreads in his hair, and he cut his hair, and when he got out of jail, he just looked a whole different. Everybody said he a clone. He a rapper. He don't like Young Boy. He trying to get him and Young Boy to work together. Young Boy don't want to fool with him. Kodak Black. I'm telling y'all now, one of them boys want Kodak. Y'all can say, they can say whatever they want to say. One of them guys was not Kodak. One guy when Kodak got out there, didn't look nothing like Kodak. He played his part for Kodak. Yes, he did. Can't tell me, baby. He played his part for Kodak while Kodak was locked up. But a lot of people, yeah, Kodak. And you know what? A lot of people won't believe what I'm saying. Beyonce got a clone. Beyonce has one. Now I don't know if they're gonna find somebody look like Jay-Z ugly self. Let me stop. I'm just playing. Beyonce got one. Beyonce, sometimes y'all thinking that Beyonce on the stage dancing. No, she not. That girl out there dancing for her. She look just like Beyonce. But I know the little difference in them. Y'all don't even know Beyonce took a break from all that bouncing around. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of things going on that people don't pay attention to like I do. I'm just a very observative person. But I knew that one Gucci Man. Didn't nobody have to tell me that. Didn't nobody have to tell me that. And didn't nobody have to tell me that wasn't Kodak Black at the beginning. That wasn't Kodak. That boy didn't look nothing like Kodak. He just looked like a black man trying to look like Kodak, looking crazy. I like that ugly thing named Kodak. Kodak a nice looking to me, a nice looking guy. A little bit. But there's a lot going on. So I would tell Charleston White if I can repeat it, if I can meet him. I don't want him to make me laugh because I'm silly. I'm very silly. I'm going to laugh. I don't want him to make me laugh because I'm very silly and I'm going to laugh if it's funny. I had to get across to him and say, I would tell him, I ain't scared of what he would say to me. I don't care. But I'm going to say it again. The way he talked, I like how he talked like a man to the young men. But when you go down into the women talking about somebody's mama and kids, I don't, that's not right. You know what? All of them. I ain't fooling with it. I ain't fooling with it. Oh, that car scared the food out of me. I know I saw some. Um, what I gonna tell you that? Hold up, let me make this look. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna get in it, and I don't wanna know about it. I call myself doing a reading on somebody. Now I can just read you like this. I ain't about to. Yeah, yeah. I love the laugh, man. I'm silly. You can say something, and I had to control myself. I had to control myself. I've been like that since I used to get C's in conduct, but I had A's and B's. Had good grades, but if it's funny, yeah. I think she looked beautiful on that horse. I don't. My thing is this. My thing is this. It wasn't. It wasn't about the horse that about the album. It wasn't the horse. That's the one what they were talking about. That's not what they talking about. She was into some other stuff that deal with the church, and she when she talked about them horses, them four horses. Each one of them four horses did make sense. She was smart in how she described it. But you got a lot of people that she took from that, but it's a whole lot of mess. It's a whole lot. That's a big thing right there. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I don't take nobody serious. Cause my brother them used to join us. They used to call me big head, tank head. I'm used to, and calling names. And then I got my children like that. All us sitting around, and we were joining, so they could be tough in school. So I said, when y'all go to school, y'all ain't got to worry about nobody messing with y'all, cause this how they gonna talk to y'all. And so I like funny people. I don't like to be around people who too serious. I don't like to be around people who too serious. They take the fun out of life. See, in this time that we're living, folks so into people business, trying to control folks. You need to control yourself. Cause it's some things about you that these people don't like. But to end Charleston White, cause y'all, I got to get ready for work, put on my shirt and stuff and my shoes. Um, Charleston White, you're a good person. You got a good heart, but don't chew at them kids. Soldier boy told. Don't keep talking to them like a man, but don't talk about their mama and their babies, please. I know they shot and killed somebody else, baby, but we can't. Two wrongs don't make no right. Let's not do that. Cause we do that, it's not gonna never be right. So I would tell these young rappers, don't focus on Charleston White and what he say. Start giving him that attention. The more attention y'all give Charleston White, the more big his pocket get. See, y'all ain't catching on to that. Let me say it again. The more y'all young guys keep giving Charleston White attention, keep responding back to him, y'all put him on the camera. He like that fame. He like that kind of fame. Okay, let me see. You said, oh, I don't even listen to her stuff. She made that song about tearing the page. Oh, yeah. See, that right there, that's too much. But that's what kind of time they living in. But I'm going to sum her up. I want y'all to pay attention for a minute. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I like y'all. I like people who communicate with me. I want to summer this up, y'all, because I got to get ready for work right now. Um, Stop giving Charleston White your fame, giving him fame, giving his money. Y'all giving him, every time he get y'all attention, y'all blah, 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 he become famous. Okay? Stop giving him all that attention. Stop fussing with him, ignore him. Then he won't get the fame that y'all giving him. Y'all giving him fame when y'all respond back saying, oh, I can't stand Charleston White. Oh, y'all go back at him. Like, stop giving him attention, young guys. Stop looking at him, giving him that attention. He likes that. Every time he come out, watch, he gonna come out with something else. See, Boosie ain't gonna stun him because that's how Boosie talk. Y'all start giving Charleston White fame. Y'all giving him fame. He like, let watch it, y'all. Watch it. Watch my number go up. Watch my numbers go up right now. Watch, I'm about to say this. I can't stand some other King Von. And his number goes straight up. His number, soon y'all start, he start making money. His money goes straight up. I know what he doing. I see him do it. He can say something about another rapper. I'm going to tell you who's not going to pay him no attention. All the boys. And he like him, though, so he ain't going to pay him no attention. It's King Von brother, the play brother. What's his name? Who rap? Dirt. Lil Dirt won't pay him no attention. See, Lil Dirt he like Lil Dirt. Only reason why he like Lil Dirt because Lil Dirt not gonna give him no fame. Y'all giving him fame. Y'all giving Charleston White fame. He can go on there right now and get on his phone and say, da 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 da. Y'all will get mad. And there go the numbers going up. Millions of numbers. Millions that's doing like this. Yeah, dirt, yeah. Well, y'all, it was nice talking to y'all. I got to go. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all being here with me at this time of morning. I'm about to put my shoes on and get ready. Put on my shirt. I love y'all. I gotta go. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button because it's gonna get good over here. It's gonna get good, better over here. Okay. I love y'all. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Y'all be safe, okay? Happy Friday. Oh, if any birthdays out there, happy birthday to you. All right, y'all. I'm out.